big question now is, when do you buy and when do you sell? Now this is where people always get confused because those who taught them used the wrong semantics. You buy when you know that the market would go up, while you sell when you know that the market would go down. I didn't say you buy when the market is going up. Now, as usual, I would use a local scenario to explain this topic. By the time I'm done, this complex concept will look very easy to you. Believe me, nothing is hard in forex. Tell yourself that if young boys who are not even half as educated as you can do this, that you too can do it. So let me explain to you what we are actually doing in forex in very simple terms. Just follow me here closely. If you are doing anything else, just focus from now onwards. Let me use this analogy to explain what I mean. For those of you who are not Nigerians, I would use two names in this brief explanation. The first name is Buhari. He is the current president of Nigeria as of the time of creating this course. The second name is Jonathan, which is the former president. Now let's get to the analogy so as to understand in a layman's way how forex actually works. When Jonathan was in power, dollar was at a time around 180 naira to 220 naira. Let's just take the average and say 200 naira. When Buhari entered power, some of you would recall that around 2016, at some point, dollar shoot up to 500 naira per one. Assuming you knew dollar would appreciate against naira like this, and you had 2 million naira lying fallow in the bank account, you knew from your experience as a forex trader that uncertainty in government weakens a currency pair, and you used these 2 million and bought dollars and kept in 2015. It would give you about $10,000. Now 1 year later, dollar just escalated to 500 naira per dollar, and you went to the bank, cashed out your $10,000 and exchanged it back to naira. It will now yield you 5 million naira. Remember, you only stocked 2 million naira. That means you made 3 million naira profit. Now ask yourself, did you use that 2 million naira to do any business? No, the answer is no. You practically did nothing. You practically did nothing. What just happened right here was forex. You leverage on the fluctuations in the price of dollar to naira to make yourself money. Without doing anything, you just sat at home while the foreign exchange market did the job for you. This is basically what we do in forex. For some that will ask, what are you buying and selling? This is just a raw analogy because in forex market it's even more interesting. You don't have to wait for 1 year or months to make money. These currencies are constantly fluctuating in minutes, what I usually refer to as volatility. So it's those opportunities caused by these fluctuations in the price of one currency with respect to another that forex traders make their money from, because they happen daily. That is why banks would never allow you to learn forex. They prefer you come to their banks and fix the money for little interest rates. To even shock you, investment banks contribute more than 70% of the total liquidity in forex. They use your money to trade, drive big cars and live in big houses, and give you peanuts as interest or little amounts as salaries. I had to explain this analogy in the lowest term that you can understand. With time, it will get clearer. But I hope you are having an idea of how we make money in forex. So in the example I gave, you would notice that you didn't really buy or sell any real commodity to make money. You took advantage of the change in exchange rate to make money. So why did you buy USD NGN? In the example, you bought USD NGN because you knew beforehand that the value would rise. Take note, would. So in summary, we have seen that we buy when we know a currency pair would rise, and we sell when we know a currency pair would fall. Next topic on stage 1 is MT4 interface.